What's up guys, real quick, I just wanted to make a quick video just going over some things from chapter 3 that you need to know for tomorrow's test. Chapter 3, as you already know, is pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy, not too bad. It's all about glove usage, when to wash your hands, as far as your uniform and your appearance and stuff like that, how to keep food safe. As far as your appearance goes, how to prevent you yourself contaminating food, make sure you have a clean uniform on, make sure you have closed-toe shoes on and you don't have flip-flops on, make sure you have your hair pulled up and back in a hairnet or in a baseball cap. You know, your hair cannot be down like mine is now. If you're a man, just FYI, and you run across this test question as far as beards, they make a beard guard, which is very similar to a hairnet basically for your beard. Jewelry, you cannot have any necklaces, no watches, no big dangly earrings, none of that. The only thing they allow you to have is a single band ring. If you got a medical alert bracelet, it's got to be on your hip or on your belt loop. It cannot be around your wrist. Fingernails, short, clean, no nail polish. You already know you cannot eat while you're preparing food. You cannot eat, you cannot chew gum, you cannot drink anything while you're preparing food. They do say if you're going to be drinking something and you're going to be in the kitchen, and I believe they showed it on the video, it has to be a closed lid cup with a straw on it. You cannot have like an opened canned drink or anything like that. It's got to be a cup with a lid on it with a straw if you're going to have any of that in the kitchen. The only place you can go, like, which I know y'all are young, not of age, but as far as like cigarette breaks and stuff like that, that applies more naturally over 18. But if you're going to do any of that as an adult, it's got to be outside in a designated break area. When to wash your hands after you, of course, take out the trash. Make sure you take your apron off before you go to the bathroom. Hand sanitizer or hand antiseptic is what it's often called. When can you use that? You would use it after you wash your hands. Naturally, it doesn't make sense to put hand sanitizer on and then go wash your hands, or put gloves on and then put hand sanitizer on over the gloves. You know, the only time you use it is after you wash your hands. And you never use hand sanitizer in place of washing your hands. If you had the opportunity to wash your hands, wash your hands. What else we got that y'all need to be aware of? Obviously, after you touch your hair, your face, or your body, you know, while you're prepping food, if that happens, you're going to wash your hands. Y'all know what staph is already. Staphylococcus aureus, that's found in humans, in us, in our nose, mouth, throat, that sort of thing. Highly contagious. What else? If you cut your finger while you're prepping food, so I'm cutting up an onion or something, I cut my finger, what am I going to do? Got blood gushing, whatever, right? Go to the bathroom, clean it off, you bandage it up with a bandage or a finger cot, and then you put a glove on over that. You cannot put a band-aid on it or a finger cot on it and then not put gloves on it and go back to doing what you're doing. Or you cannot not bandage it up, just clean it and put gloves on. You have to put a band-aid on it and put a finger cot on it. I'll put a picture up on Google Classroom what a finger cot is. If you've never heard of one or haven't seen one before, I'll put it up. What else was I going to tell you? It needs to be impermeable. Impermeable means water cannot get through it. So kind of like a waterproof bandage. You know those band-aids they make that are thick, you know, and it's made of like got that different coating on it where water cannot get through it. That's what impermeable means. Water is not going to go through. So just remember that you have to bandage your hand up or put a finger cut on it and put gloves on top of that before you can go back to messing with food. As far as washing your hands, you need to remember, they asked me on my certification several times, on the practice test they'll ask, how long do you have to wash your hands for? It's 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, the whole process should take you 20 seconds, but you have to physically scrub your hands for 10 to 15 seconds. Okay. As far as picking out gloves, you're not going to, we already kind of went over that in that video, you're not going to put flour inside of gloves to make them easier to get on. You're not going to roll the gloves. You're not going to, you know, spit in them or do anything crazy. You're just going to make sure you pick the right size gloves. If you're a manager of a food restaurant, make sure you have different size gloves that fit everybody, small, medium, large, and make sure you fit, if you're the waiter, waitress, food handler, make sure you pick the right size glove, okay? But you wouldn't do anything else crazy to them. It goes over how to wash your hands again. Like I said, if y'all don't know how to wash y'all's hands, what am I doing with y'all? So yeah, everybody should know how to wash their hands. You know, put water on them, then the soap, then you scrub them, then you rinse them, that sort of thing. Should you eat in food prep areas? No, you're not going to be making some hamburgers and stuff in your face. No. Can you not wear gloves if you're fooling with ready-to-eat food? No. If you're fooling with ready-to-eat food, this is food that's not going to be cooked any longer. We're talking about salad, bread, cookies that are already baked, that kind of stuff. You have to have gloves on. If you're fooling with ready-to-eat food, you have to have gloves on. You cannot not have gloves on. Are you going to chew gum while you're cooking food? No. What else we got? That's pretty much it, guys. You should not have any problems tomorrow. If you need anything, let me know, but y'all should be good to go. I can't wait to see you guys soon. We have, I believe 2 more chapters before y'all's midterm, and then we're in Q2, and hopefully we'll get to see you guys soon. If you need me, though, you know where to find me. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Bye. Happy studying.